Hey y'all, it's Kim from Kim Dixon Creative. I am here today for the Not2Shappy shop, and I'm using the May 2022 box of the month. And I do know that the box of the month has sold out, but there are some of the elements that are still available in the shop, and I will link those in the description box below. Also below you'll find some links to the box of the month so that you can go and sign up for the June box of the month. And I know you can sign up for a one-time purchase, but if you sign up for monthly, you get a little discount on it, and you also are guaranteed a box every month. And so instead of hoping that you can get a box, you can make sure that you can get a box. Also, I will give you the links to the stamp and die sets of the month. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you this folio that I made, and later on in the week, I will post a construction video of how I did the folio, and then also kind of just walk through how I did the papers in there. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't that particular about where I put the papers because the paper pads go together. This folio is specifically made for 6x6 paper pads, and I used some of the ephemera that came along with the box of the month. And I just used this tie closure. You could, I mean, it's not that thick that you couldn't just leave it without a closure, but I did like this black ribbon. So you see on my cover, I've got a couple of the pieces of the ephemera along with a piece of the 6x6 paper pad. And I did use black cardstock, heavyweight cardstock. And it opens up. And this is the center. And it's pretty well mirrored on either side. Each of these, this is a pocket by itself. And then this is more like a pass-through pocket. This goes all the way down to the bottom in this one. So you've got this little pocket here, and then this pocket is much deeper. It goes all the way to the bottom starting here. On this side of the book, you've got this little flip out, and whoops, too much. This part comes all the way out. So you've got another pocket here. And all of the photo places I put in for 3x4 photos. And when I put a piece of ephemera here, I left that unattached right there so that your recipient or you or whoever's using the little mini album can slide your photo up under that piece of ephemera. But you have a little pocket on this side. Then you open it up and you've got a place for a 3x4, another 3x4, and on the back you've got a place for a 3x4. I did round the corners so that it would go in and out of the sleeve easily. You can leave the corners on there, but I just find that if you round the corners, it's much easier. Here we have a magnetized closure. This is just a little flip there, and a place for a 3x4, and that opens. You've got a place for two more photos here, and then that closes, and it's got a magnet on it. You've got a place for a couple of photos here, one here. Then this was the middle section that I showed you, and our pockets, I showed you those. Same thing on this side. This one is deeper, goes all the way to the bottom of the page. And I just went ahead and followed through with the whole album. Anywhere I could, I rounded corners. So you've got another place for a photo here. You've got, again, left that open so you can slide your photo up under that piece of ephemera. Place for a photo there and here. And like I say, all of the ephemera is left to where you can slide a photo under it. We've got the same thing just mirrored that I showed you on the other side. It's a magnetized closure. And I'm using the ephemera all throughout the book. Got little magnets under there. I used a very tiny magnet. I mean, tiny magnet. So you can barely even feel it under there. But you've got more places for photos. These are unattached, so you can slide up under there. And then on the back cover, same thing. This slides out. It is, corners are rounded. Place for a photo on each page. And a pocket on this page that goes that deep. So you can, you know, you could even go back and make tags or any kind of sliders to go in and out of your folio. I just thought this was a really neat layout. I'll be honest, it's not my idea. I did find it on online on YouTube, and I will link the original poster's website, her YouTube page on in the description box below. But you see, I just covered the back the same as I did the front, but I didn't put any kind of I don't like to put anything on the back because I don't like, I mean, that ribbon is more than what I really like on the back of a mini album. It's not really a mini album, it's a folio. But it's got a place for several photos, and it would be great to use for summer photos, or if you've got a summer birthday or something like that. So, you know, as for me, you could take a picture of me every day eating watermelon and put in here, because that is my favorite thing of summer. I always look forward to this time of year when watermelon starts becoming available. Good watermelon starts becoming available, because that is my absolute hands down favorite food on the face of the earth. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little folio, and like I say, stay tuned, because I am going to show you the construction of this folio, and at the very least walk you through how this paper is attached into the folio. Maybe not using this paper, but probably I've got some more Not2Shappy 6x6 paper, so I'll probably end up using some of that and just make another folio to show you guys how it goes together. These are really fast, very easy. There's not a lot of there's just not a lot to it. There's no chipboard to cover. There's nothing like that. It's just all cardstock. I used all 8.5 by 11 cardstock, with the exception of one piece of 12 by 12. This piece requires a piece of 12 by 12. And my 12 by 12 wasn't quite as heavy as the 8.5 by 11 that I had, but once I put my mats on there, my pattern paper, you would never know. So it's in great shape. If you wanted to, you could always go in and reinforce this area where the score lines are, where the folds are. So anyway, I really do hope that you enjoyed this little folio, and I hope you join me later on next week when I post the construction video. Don't forget to give me a like and share this video if you enjoyed it. Comment below and tell me what your favorite food of summer is. I know a lot of people, it's kind of like you either love watermelon, or you could do without it. So I would love to hear what your favorite food of summer is. So thanks again for stopping by, and don't forget to go check out the links in the description box below to the Not2Shappy shop, and I will also leave a little discount code down there for the Not2Shappy shop. And Jamie has gotten some really, really cool things in the shop lately, and some that I'm gonna be using next month for the design team. So make sure you head over to the shop, check it out, and pick up some great things, and use that use that discount code that I'm going to put down there. So anyway, until next time, have a great day. Bye.